everybody, it's Patty here, Alaskan Cross Stitcher. Today is February the 27th, 2023, and this is episode 217. And on today's show, I have whips and hauls, so sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice, water for me, your craft of choice, and let's chat. So how was everybody's week? I hope you all are surviving the crazy weather here in America. I did get out of the house a couple of times. I didn't go see my mom on Thursday because we got dumped with snow. I went and took her taxes to the post office to send to her accountant who lives in Idaho. Yeah, she lives in Idaho. And I could barely see what lane you were in, and it was snowing and yucky, so I called her and said, sorry, I'm going home. So she didn't have a problem with that. Saturday, the hubs and I went out. The roads were better. We were really fortunate that there's a gentleman that comes around every once in a while and just does our driveway. He plows our driveway. It's so wonderful. We donate money to that, to whatever cause. When he did it at Christmas time, he wanted us to donate to Salvation Army, and we gave some money to Salvation Army. We'll probably do that again, so as a pay it forward. But it's really nice that he comes and does that for us. And it's every once in a while. It's not every time we get snow or anything else like that. It's just every once in a while he will plow it. And I didn't even realize he was doing it on Friday until the hubs came home and said, oh, our driveway's plowed. I'm like, really? Okay. I mean, the rain cameras didn't go off to tell me anybody was in the front yard. Nothing, but crazy. We did have the littles on Sunday, and that was fun. We had a really great day. The littlest man took almost 3-hour nap. He woke up in between or in the middle of it and was grouchy and went right back to sleep, which was good. He usually wakes up in a grouchy mood. Not quite sure why, but he does. And his parents actually woke him up to take him home. So, yeah. But the little man and I, we had a good time. In fact, he even let me stitch. I did try that for the first time. And they both just let me stitch. I didn't stitch the whole time they were here. I only stitched a little bit. But there was a point in time where the little man was eating at the table. He had a tablet. He was happy. And I would get up every once in a while and say, hey, do you want something else? Do you need anything? He'd, no, I'm good. And he watched his tablet and he let Grandma stitch. So maybe I can stitch a little more on Sundays. That's kind of exciting. Except I do like playing with them. We did play with blocks, and yeah, we played with blocks and the balls. We have a ball pit. I don't know if I told you guys we got them a ball pit quite a while ago. So they were playing in the ball pit and having a good time. But I think that's all the blathering I have for you this week. Shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. All right. So my Mira is going quarterly, as I told you before. And this quarter is Lady Mirabilia. Let me see if I can find her picture. Here we go. She's being stitched on 32 count Haunted. Is it Haunted? Did I picture this plus? I think so. Let's see here. And I did work on something that's inside the Q-Snap. Let me get this back out here so I can show you. I started working on I'm using Petite Treasure braid. They call for chronic, but right in here. But I went ahead and did some of that. And I came over here and started working more on this, I don't know what scarf that she has. But that was really good. And I did fill in. I had some fill in too by her arm. And I'm just going through now and checking to see what it beads and what are not. So this is what I'm hoping to get finished today after the podcast is over. So that's where I'm at. And this is Haunted by Pictures Plus. Yeah. So that's where I am on Lady Mirabilia. So that's exciting. I got back to my mirrors again. So, yay. Okay. And then I spun my wheel and got the Cricut Collection Skeleton Crew. And I am stitching this on I think this is a 32 count. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it is a printed on one side, so it's probably a Zweigart. But here's where we're at. I am working on this side, so I worked on the ghost sail, the front ghost sail. And I have to admit, this thing takes longer than what it should. And I think it's because there's a lot of 3865. A lot. So yeah, I get burnt out really fast on this one for some reason. But so I'm working on this sail right there. But I do want this project. I just don't know. It's just taking me so long. So long. But we'll keep it in the rotation for now. I spun it again and got Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. This is being stitched on 40 count Heritage by Picture This Plus. And I'm working on the train block. And I got quite a bit done. My eyes didn't like it, but I finally got into the groove and could do this. So I put in all of the brown blocks. So it's kind of color completing a little bit. And then I worked on the gray mortar that'll be in between the blocks. And I started working on the bottom of the ghost's steam. So yeah, I'm really happy with how much I got done on this. So this is my dark 13 stitch from now on. Every 13th, unless it's on a weekend, I will be pulling this out and working on it. So that's exciting. Okay, and then the wheel picked Autumn Dreams, and this is a Cottage Garden Samplings. I am stitching this on 36 count Sanguine by Weeks Dye Works. And this is the old Weeks, and I do not like it, but I'm going to finish it because I like the project. So this one I did get a lot accomplished on. I started filling in some more of the wreath that goes around. I did this whole section here, and I started working on that section. So I got quite a bit done on those snow days when I was stranded at home. So yeah. And then on the 24th, instead of the 25th, because the 25th was a weekend, I went ahead and pulled out Kringles, because Kringles is my 25th of the month. But if the 25th is on a Saturday or a Sunday, I will pull it that Friday. So that's what I did. And I changed my mind a little bit. So this is 30 count Parisian Gray by Access Commodities. And I told you before I was going to block in this and work getting this blocked in and then working on that. I decided not to wait for the roof at the last because the roof is really a lot of stitching, a lot of solid stitching. So I got so much accomplished on the roof. I am so happy. And that is what I got done on the roof. So I filled in the white here and all of this white. So I believe the white is done except for this and then the railing that goes up here, or the fencing. I guess it's railing. But yeah, I was really happy with how much white I got done. So really jazzed about that. And then once I get the roof done, then I will move down. But I'm hoping a couple more months I'll have the roof done. And then working down we go. So yeah, exciting. So that was all of that stitching. And then my Saturday, Sunday, and every evening stitching, of course, is Christmas House 1. Art is adapted by Steve and Crisp. The charting is by Artisy. And I cannot believe it. I got a page finish. I got 2 page finishes so far since the 14th of February. I worked a little bit on today because I was watching a YouTuber I like to watch, and I decided I didn't want to do a video before then, so I went ahead and grabbed this to work on it a little bit. But yeah, so page 1 and 2 were done, and then I'm getting down here to this page. So I got a lot accomplished. I've also changed out how I'm doing my parking. Before, I would end a page and all the threads and then start a new page. But this time I decided if it was close to the bottom and there was a color, or close to the side and there was a color, I would go ahead and do that. So that's what I did. And that is saving a lot of time, stopping and starting a new thread. So I'm really happy with how this is turning out. Let me move this. It's huge and it takes up a lot of, there, look at that moon. So exciting, so exciting. So yeah, yay. Plans. So today is Lady Mirabilia. Tomorrow is October 30, because that is the end of the month. And I'm going to be working on October 30 for every end of the month. And it is a cottage garden sampling, in case you haven't seen it before. And I am stitching this on, what am I stitching this on? Hopefully I have it in here. I think I do. I am stitching this on 32 Count Heritage by Picture This Plus. And I'm really hoping to get this finished rather quickly, because I have a really good start on it, but we'll see. That's where I'm at. So that's just how white it is. And I think there's a star down here, so it's a little bit longer than that, but not too much. And once this is done, I think I will put Halloween at Huck Run Hollow. I'll work on that twice a month, because I would like to get that a really good jump on that. I don't think I can get a finish on it, but I think I can get a really, really good jump on it. Yeah, so that was all the stitching, and I will just spin my wheel from here on out, except for the 13th, the 24th or 25th, and the end of the month. And of course the mirrors. And next month for Mira is Lady Mirabilia still. So I should get some really good work on her done. Hold on. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Ooh, and I'm shaking the thing. Okay, so I thought I would talk a little bit before I jump into haul about my background. I went ahead and flipped myself around so you could see my closet and how I am storing my floss. I'm hoping that I come in here enough and keep the dust out of here enough that it won't get too dusty and dirty. But this is all my DMC. Well, this is all my hanging DMC. I still have a lot more DMC than this. But I have decided to not kit up every single project I want to do. I have projects that I have kitted up, and I have projects in my thing I haven't kitted up. So when I go to start something, I can pull from that instead of overdoing my floss, because that's a lot of floss. And on this side is all my fancy floss, except for that, let's see, that at the end. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's the Etoile. Yeah, you guys can see that. That's all Etoile in the back. But that's all my fancy floss. I have Color and Cotton. I have Victoria Mod Sampling Shop. This is all Mo Sales. I have regular and silk, and some other odds and ends in there. But yeah, I have got to stop buying the floss. I have plenty of floss. So it's exciting. I like coming in here and seeing it all. And it's so much easier handle. So, purchases. I told you that I was going to do the 3 months of XJU Designs. Well, I thought I had started it for March, but I didn't. I started it for February. So you get her package. It comes from Hungary, I believe. And it's in a nice plastic container. After, of course, you open up the package. So this is the fabric of the month. This is February. Choco Cocoa or Cocoa or I have no idea. So I will just show you. That is the name of it. Come on. And it is 36 count Edinburgh linen. And in there, I got a sample of her thread. A nice gold color. And there's also a pattern. And this is a free vintage tulip design for XJU Designs Fabric of the Month Club. So this one is Vintage Tulips. And this is a Year of Flowers, 2 of 12. So it's kind of exciting. I will be able to get 3 months worth, and maybe I'll make some littles. I don't know. And it only uses 4 colors, so that's cool. But I thought I would open this fabric up and show you. Here it is. And it's really pretty. I really like it. I like that it's not in your face fabric. So I am more of a subtle fabric liker. That was a crazy statement, but yeah, I like subtle. So let me go ahead and put the tag back on. But I don't think I'm going to put it back in its plastic bag. I just wanted to show you how it came. So, I've already talked about my plans. I'll be spinning the wheel, and so that's exciting. Trying to get as much as I can done in the next several months, because I would like to start something, but I want to get some finishes first. And I did want to mention that I actually finished 2 projects last year, not just 1. So yeah, I don't remember finishing the other one, but okay. But it was 2 projects. And at least that's what my book told me. So looking around, I really don't have anything else to talk to you guys about. I hope that you are staying safe, healthy, and happy. And I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content. And I hope to see you guys next week. Bye.